Hey, what's going on, YouTube viewers? Hey, this is Phoenix, and welcome back to the channel. On this episode, we're going to talk about the left slide charging handle, the linch. Now, when I first seen the linch, I saw it on the military arms a few years ago, and when I saw it, I said, you know what? I want that because that would be a great addition to my Draco, to my battle rifle. So when it got in stock, I bought one. Okay, and I trained with it, and I was able to notice the pros and cons of it, and I'm able to give a honest review regarding it instead of just saying this is the best thing since sliced bread. All right. So one of the things that I noticed since I have a Formula One suppressor on my Draco, is that the sound of it is louder. Okay. Now my suppressor is able to make 123 grain wolf ammunition hearing safe. All right. And I noticed whenever I shot with the regular dust cover, hearing safe, no ring in the ears, great. It sounds great. But when I put the linch on, it sounds louder in my left ear, not in my shooting ear, but my left ear. So I realized this two ways: by when I was shooting without hearing protection, and I will put my hearing protection on, put it on one ear, take it off, shoot it, see what it sounds like. Okay, to the shooter's ear, it sound good. Put that on, take the hearing protection off on my left ear. It was louder on my left ear. And what was happening was the sound was emitting through the slot right here. That's what was emitting through that slot. Sounds coming through this slot. And it wasn't a deal breaker. It was just something that I acknowledged. I said, okay, well, it makes my gun sound a little bit louder on one side, which I can deal with that. The next thing I dealt with was this little piece right here. This piece engages the bolt carrier. Okay, so whenever I would charge my weapon, and I would charge it hard, okay, I do like this. Now this is a fixed part. I actually fixed it. When I'll do like that and snatch it back, it would ride over top of the bolt carrier. So I took the old part out, which is this part right here. I took it out, looked at it, and I noticed that it was worn down on one side from me snatching it back. I get it. And then so I said, you know what? I'll take it and I put it in my vise and I just stretched it out so it can get a little bit more meat. That was a bad idea. I ended up snapping this, this part right there. I ended up snapping it because it's made from tool steel. Oh man, bad idea. So I ended up calling the owner to see if he had any more of these parts, these components. And he said, yeah, I have several, but unfortunately I can't send you any because I'm 1,000 miles away from the office and I won't be back until Easter. He's a really nice guy though. And I said, Easter? He said, yeah, I'm out of town. I said, okay, alrighty. I said, well, I appreciate it. And if I need a part, I will contact you when you get back in Easter, So he said, okay, all right. So what I ended up doing, I went to Home Depot. I bought some steel, the steel rods. I milled it down, and I made a part for it myself. It took me about an hour and a half, but it turned out great. I hardened the steel by making a salt solution. By what you do is you take that part and you heat it up to it's red hot to where it's not magnetic anymore, and then you dump it in that ice cold salt solution, and it hardens the steel. So I made the part. So I fixed it, and I said, okay, I'm all right. I'm good. So I went training and trained some more, and then I noticed another issue popped up. Oh man. So this part right here, the little pin right there, started to lift out, and I'm looking at it and said, what the? Oh man. So guess what? I had to fix that. Unfortunately, having all these little things that take place is kind of, disappointing, because when you spend $160, on something that like this that normally costs only $30, you know, um, it's kind of disappointing, but it comes with the territory. All right. So that is my experience with the Lynch. I do like it. Would I buy it again? Yes. And this is the reason why. I'm able to fix 90% of everything on the Lynch, to welding it, to making more parts for it. If I wanted to make this thing, I could make it myself. Okay. Which is, I'm all right with it. Now, for individuals that aren't, and savvy with the tools in making things, I would say it may not be a good idea for you, because guess what? You may not be able to get a part to Easter, to next Easter, or he may not make any. It seemed like he goes through, like he make a few a year, and then you won't have any in stock. Then he'll make a couple more. It seems like that's what he does. He doesn't have a lot of passion, and that drive, and that's what I'm noticing. And a lot of people are like, they order from him, and it's a long period of time before they get their merchandise. So it is what it is. So it's up to you. If you want it, buy it. But I'm giving you the warnings. Okay. Hopefully this helps you out. Hopefully it doesn't deter you, but just be wise at the things that you buy. You can still reload very fast, even with your standard cover. Yes, this adds a little, it helps out, but you know what? The old way sometimes is the best way. All right. So this is Phoenix. Stay tuned, stay safe, train, and I will see y'all on the next video. Peace.